So, good morning everyone. My name is Almar Salikala.
I am Hajmireen Salikala and
So,
we
we are talking about the
waterfall
waterfall.
and agile.
So,
What is waterfall model?
waterfall model. The waterfall model is a linear and sequential software development approach. So, where each piece must be complete before the next place begin. The typical place includes. So number one is required analysis, gathering all requirements, and system design. So creating architectural and detailed design and implementation, coding and unit testing, and integration and testing, verifying that components work together, deploying, releasing the software to user. So, and also maintenance, addressing bugs, and making improvement. So, we have proceed to strength of the waterfall model. So, waterfall model, so we have five. So, the first is clear is structure each piece is well defined, making it easier to manage and documents. So the next is predictability. Since requirements are set on front timelines and budgets and are more and predictable. So the next is good for large projects. So work well for projects with well-defined scope and required requirements. So the last is earlier to manage. So earlier to manage because everything is planned. Advanced project management is more is, and straightforward. So we have proceed to weakness of the waterfall model. So waterfall model is in flexibility. One of is complete revesting. It is costly and time consuming. And next is slow adoption to change. So requirements cannot easily be changed once development start. So late testing. Errors are often discovered late in the process, increasing the cost of fixing. So the last is easier to manage because everything is planned. Advanced project management is more straightforward. So let's proceed to weakness of the waterfall models. So in flexibility, one phase is complete. Revising it is costly and time consuming. So the next is slow adoption to change. So requirements cannot easily be changed once develop start. So late testing. Errors are often discovered late in the process, increasing the cost of king. So not ideal for uncertain requirements. If consumer needs are unclear, this model strain to accommodate change. So let's proceed to agile model. So agile model is an so, iterative, flexible approach where development is divided into small in increment called sprint. Agile follow principle from the Agile. So the last is manifesto. Manifesto emphasizing collaboration, customer feedback, and adaptive planning. So let's proceed the K Agile methodologies. So we have two. So the first is Scrum focuses on short sprint, one
1 to 4 weeks.
1 to 4 weeks with regular reviewers. So the last is Kanban. So uses a visual board to track progress and workflow.
So that is for the topic. And next we have a strength of the agile model. So we have a flexibility. Agile allows for changes in requirements through the project. So faster delivery is frequent irritations mean that working software is delivered faster. So customer collaboration, continuous feedback ensures to the product meets user expectation. The next is the early bug detection. Continuous testing help identify and fix bugs early in development. So better risk management, since Agile adapts quickly, risk can be mitigated more effectively. So then the next is we have a weaknesses of the agile model. So number one is we have a required close collaboration. Agile teams need constant communication which can be challenging. Then next is a difficult to predict cost and time because requirements involve budgeting and scheduling are harder to estimate. Not ideal for large-scale project without clear structure. So managing large teams and project can be chaotic if agiles is not implemented properly. So dependency on skilled teams, agile requires experienced developers and active customers participation. So we have a comparison table, waterfalls versus agile. First is a feature. Waterfall feature. Next is approach, flexibility, customer involvement, change management, project size, suitability, time to market, and testing pace, risk management. So then the waterfall is sequential and structured, low, minimal, mainly at the start, difficult and costly, work best for large, well-defined project, longer than after development is complete, then high risk due to late-stage testing. So agile model is iterative and flexible, high. Continuous feedback and collaboration, easily adaptable. Then ideas for small for medium size involvement project faster, continuous throughout development, lower risk due to frequent irritation. So the conclusion is use waterfall. The project has well-defined requirements, minimal expected changes, and clear timelines. Example, government or regulatory project. Use agile if the project requires the continuous update and feedback and rapid delivery of working features. So example, a mobile app development startup of software with involving requirements. So that is for our topic for today, and that is all about the we have a waterfall model, strength of the waterfall model, weakness of the waterfall model, agile model, K-agile methodologies, and strength of the agile model, weaknesses of the agile model. Then the last is comparison table, waterfall versus agile, and conclusion.
So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.